so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining. Clement and Neto, thank you for joining. You're welcome, Clement. Omenka, thank you for joining, Omenka. Like and share the broadcast on your platform. You're welcome.
Promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting wherever you are joining from. I appreciate everyone that have connected. If you are connecting from Biafra land, if you are joining us from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, from Russia, from China, whichever part of the world you are joining us on this program, I appreciate you and I welcome you specially. Please, as you connect to the program, kindly share the program on your platform. Share to your family and friends. Share to everyone that is around you. Share in any WhatsApp group that they belong. Also share to our enemies, so that they can hear our own side of the story. It is very important that we focus and continue to speak up. That is what we do, and we will continue to do so. I welcome everyone that have connected. I welcome Ifoma Wobodo. I welcome CJ. Thank you for joining. I welcome Blazy. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you so much for your support. Thank you, everyone who has connected, those who are writing, those who are not commenting, those who are watching on the background. I appreciate every one of you, and I thank you so much for all your support. We have come back once again to preach the gospel of the Biafran people that we always preach. For those who are coming here for the very first time, this is an autopiloted platform, autopiloted in the hand of Chukwuebuka Biama himself, under the Biafran Republic government in exile, and under our spokesperson and Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we stand. Speaking the truth, always sensitizing Biafran people and bringing our plight to the world, making people to see the truth of the whole matter. We don't come here to castigate people. We don't come here to attack people. We do not come here to preach lie, blackmail, or propaganda. We come here to speak the truth and nothing but the truth, to bring the plight of the Biafran people before the whole world, for the world to hear our own side of the story. Because we have been allowing our enemy to tell our story, and each time they tell our story, they tell it in a way that it is not going to favor us. That is why we have taken upon ourselves to continue to preach this gospel. Any place you are as a Biafran, it is your responsibility to preach the gospel of Biafra. Do not allow them to hijack it from us. We are in a very critical time, in a critical stage. And at this stage of this very restoration of Biafra, every hand must be on deck. We must start doing something. If you have not begun to contribute in one way or the other, please, I beg you in the name of Chukwuebuka Biama, the supreme God in heaven, start doing something. Start playing a role. It is going to help us a lot. It is going to take us a long way. So begin now to do that which you are supposed to do. Begin now to play your own part and play your own role until we actualize Biafra, until we get that which we are seeking for. We must continue until Biafra comes. Today, we are going to discuss, as usual, another topic. Today, we are going to talk about the issue that says time to focus on the bigger picture. Time to focus on the bigger picture. Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching from, you must agree with me that today it is no longer business as usual. Any place you are watching from, you must agree with me that today we are on a different stage. We are in a different stage now. We have crossed so many mountains, so many seas, so many obstacles, so many hindrances, so many temptations, and so many stages of this very freedom. And today, the stage we are now is a very critical one, restoration stage. We have done the campaign all over the world, and the world have heard us, people have heard us. We campaigned and we protested, we campaigned and we protested, and we speak on different platforms. We complained, we cried, we wrote petitions, we wrote so many applications to so many places with evidence. This we have been doing for a very long time. Sensitization. We have sensitized the whole world, sensitized Biafran people. And this time that we are in 2023, we are in restoration stage. The new dimension that our spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is leading. The new dimension that our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, told us about, is opening up a day after day. Today we are in a new era. A time where the Biafran struggle is no longer about noise making. It is no longer just to come and talk online and walk away. We are now in a time where you have to speak to people that matters with evidence, critical evidence. We are now in a diplomatic stage where people that matters, government to government, are speaking. That is the stage we are. And at this very stage, every one of us must stand strong and stand firm. It is not time to blackmail and propaganda against your own brother. If you are a genuine Biafra and you still have time to talk against your own brother at this particular point in time, I don't know what you are looking for. I have said it time and time again. No matter how angry you are, no matter how offended you are, no matter what you think is being denied you, for the sake of our collective interest, which is freedom, that you and I are seeking for, you must calm down and follow those that know the road. You must not like them. They might offend you. They might speak in the manner that you don't want. But as long as you see those people who are genuinely pursuing the actualization of Biafra, with meaningful evidence on the ground, with things you can hear and you can see, all you have to do is to support them. At this stage we are, it doesn't matter the group you say you belong. It doesn't matter the person you love. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. It doesn't matter your tongue. What matters today is our freedom. And the stage we are now, at this restoration stage, every hand must be on deck. At this restoration stage, every hand must be on deck. We must be working collectively towards that goal of getting Biafra. Even if you have chosen to walk alone on your own path, continue to walk on that path, but please do not spend your time attacking your brother or distracting your brother. It is time to focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture here is our freedom. The bigger picture here is Biafra. That is the bigger picture. And today, it is evidence that we know people who are, except you are denying yourself. You see, that's what I saw a video, that was a video I just came across today. I saw somebody who was just talking some trash and playing some certain videos. You know, certain times there are some people you see online, you think they have something upstairs, but when you look at their program and follow at a stage, you find out that they have nothing upstairs. That is why I say, when you are watching people, do not watch people because they are calling the name of Mazin Nandekam. Don't watch people because they are calling the God. Don't watch people because you see them talking about your tradition. Don't watch people because you see them, they are Igbos like you, they wear the Igbo cap and whatever. Don't watch people because they speak their dialect. You watch people and follow them for what they had to offer. Take your time, listen to them and see what they had to offer. If they have nothing to offer, walk away. Walk away. What I see today online are people who do not pay attention. There are so many people today online, you know, because of the Facebook earning, because of the Facebook earning and income. Everybody is jumping on Facebook. They want to create a content. But I'm asking Igbo Biafrans, made especially, is it compulsory that you must create a negative content for you to grow? Do you have to create a negative content for you to grow? If you create a good content, a positive content that impact life, make inquiries about what you want to talk about before you speak about it. You can still grow. You don't grow your content with propaganda and blackmail. You don't grow your content with lies. My sister Henrietta, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I can see you there. So you don't grow your content with lies, blackmail, and propaganda. But today, when you go to social media, what you see, that the way people grow their content today is by either propaganda or by false expression or by using some dirty words. Either they are blackmailing somebody, they are using dirty words, or they are doing something that is negative. You can still grow on the positive side. If you are doing things positively, you can still grow. There's no law that says that you must do something negative for you to grow. Even though you and I know that the social media we are talking about, they promote evil more than good. That is the most powerful aspect of it. The social media promote evil more than good. When you are doing those things that doesn't have anything to offer, they will promote it. They will promote. Look at the way they are promoting violence this time around. These are the people who will still come and begin to warn me of violence. They begin to warn you and begin to say you are. But go and see the way they are promoting family violence online today. You see all the content creators in Nigeria, they have now entered into family violence everywhere. And they are promoting. And Facebook is sharing it and promoting their content. But when you come to speak meaning to people, when we come to encourage our fellow Biafrans on what to do, they are not going to promote your content. Instead, they will make sure they shrink your content that people will not be able to see you. They will shrink your content. But I bet you, no matter what they do, don't get distracted. We must continue to focus and continue to do that thing that we know we are supposed to do. Focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture here that every Biafra must focus on is what? Our freedom. That is the bigger picture. Our freedom. That is the bigger picture. That is where we have collective interest. Everybody from Biafra land, from the old Southeastern region, our collective interest is our freedom. That is where every one of us meet. You might not like me, you might hate me, you might hate Master Simon Ekpa, you might hate Master Nandikan. It is not, there's no law that says you must like him. But for the fact that we have a common interest, which is freedom, that is one thing that connects every one of us. I urge you as a Biafran to always focus on that bigger picture, which is our freedom. Focus on that bigger picture. It doesn't matter. You must not like me. You must not like Master Simon Ekpa. He must not be your favorite. You must not like Master Nandikan. But there is one thing that connects us together, which is freedom. And we have a common enemy. The enemy that wants every one of us dead is one. They don't want us alive. They do not want us alive. They are trying, fighting day and night to see that they put an end to us. Are you going to help them? Will you help them? Instead of helping them out, you have to stand strong and be focused and continue to pursue that thing you want to pursue collectively. Even if you choose to pursue it on your own way, in a solo form, go ahead and do it, but don't be a distraction to every other person. Don't be a confucianist. And don't spend your time attacking your own brother. Focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture we have today is the restoration of Biafra. The autopiloted IPOB under Biafran Republic government in exile, with Master Simon Ekpa as the Prime Minister and under the leadership of Master Nandikan, we have taken our own responsibility that we are going to restore Biafra in 2023. We have already drawn our own map. We have chosen our own path. And we are pursuing that path. You might not agree with us that it's going to be possible. You might not agree with our own dimension. There's nothing wrong about it. If you disagree with us, fine. Once you disagree, can you now create your own system, create your own agenda, create your own plan and roadmap on how to get the Biafra? And don't be a distractor. It is not compulsory. There's no law that says that every one of us must be under this one umbrella. There's no law that says that. If we are under one umbrella, it is okay. But there's no law that says that. The only thing that you have to be looking at is that common interest. As long as your brother is fighting for Biafra genuinely, you must have to support him. That was why when I was talking about the video, I said I watched somebody who was playing a video that was against Master Simon Ekpa. Before he played the video, he began to say that he won before about Master Simon. He won and he won, he won. And I'm very sure that this person has not been following the program of Biafra that we're talking about. This person has not been following Master Nandikan. This person has not been following what is going on in this struggle. But all of a sudden, he came online and began to narrate. He just saw a video, watched the video, and he began to narrate the video and began to play the video. This is somebody who was doing his own program. He just put it and he put the picture of Master Simon Ekpa and some other people from nowhere. And he's claiming to know all. This person has not been able, he has not been following up. Because if that very person that was doing that program is following events, if he has been following the program or event of what is happening, he will not be doing what he's doing. He won't be saying what he was saying. When I listened to him for a minute, I found out that he has not been following events of what is happening. There is nobody living today, a genuine Biafran, that have been following events of the actuation of Biafra, that will still genuinely today speak against Master Simon Ekpa. None. Nobody that is genuinely a genuine agitator that can stand up and hit his or her chest and speak against Master Simon Ekpa at the present day that we are in. If you see such people, it is either they are not following up. It is either they have never been disciple of Master Nandikan, let alone following Master Simon Ekpa. They just hear word by the side And when they hear war by the side, they don't go and make inquiries and they at least follow incidents and watch videos. They just jump out and they begin to conclude. The man was saying that he warned them about Manchester Maneba, and look at it now. Some people now are castigating him. Look at what he wants, and he began to play those people video. I just laughed. Anybody that will say, use that kind of language, that he warned the Biafrans against Manchester Maneba, it means you are not following up. It means you are the most confused human being on the planet Earth. Because the Biafran people know that the only man today to listen to, the only man that is still standing strong, speaking the voice of, giving Mazen Nandekano a loud voice is Manchester Maneba. Manchester Maneba is the only